But yeah, maybe I'll listen to some music. Maybe I'll jam out. Carpool Karaoke Summer Edition. We'll find out.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up as you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step by step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step by step out of the sun because you learn, because you learn. On the outside always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm reading through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for answers to appear. Watching people pass, I'm reading through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We stare at stars in our eyes, we start believing that we belong. When your sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn, because you learn. On the outside always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Tapping on the glass, waiting through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. Watching people pass, waiting through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waiting? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. Watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Whoa. Really good song, really emotional song, really good song.
Real quick pause. Dear Evan Hansen, great musical in terms of its music. It's pretty hard to beat the songs in Dear Evan Hansen. A lot of them are A grade hits. First off, the movie, that's a cringy ass movie. Not to say I don't still like enjoying it. I don't still enjoy it. I don't still love the songs and the musical numbers because I love musicals. Ben Platt looks crazy and looks scary and creepy because he's so old, and he looks old. It's a hard, and I feel bad because like there are a lot of elements of Dear Evan Hansen that I relate to from college, from high school, and even, you know, sometimes in my more modern day, present day. God, he is such a ass. He is a terrible character. He does some pretty deplorable things. You know, I've seen it once on stage, and he kind of just like ignore the fact that how bad he is. It's hard to ignore the movie when Ben Platt, is that his name? Something Platt. He's just so old looking and he looks creepy, and I don't know. That's my take on the movie. We'll go back to Only Us now. Great song.
Only us, it'll be us, and only us. And what came before won't count anymore. We can try now. You and me. Learn to be the rest of the world all the way. And the rest of the world all the way. It all falls away. It all falls away.
Another great song, You Will Be Found. Great song. Great musical. This terrible main character.
You ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you were gone, no one was here. Like I feel bad for Evan, but he does it to himself. So let that whole feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out with your hand. Holy trash! comes crashing through. When you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So when the sun comes streaming in, you reach up and you'll rise again. Take your head and look around. You will be found. 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 Oh, someone will come running. Oh, someone will come running. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. When the sun comes shining in, you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. Even when the dark comes crashing through, and you need someone to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. You'll reach up and you'll rise again. When you only look around, you will be found. 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 Came in a little early, but you get the point. You get the point. Very touching song. Very touching song. Like I said, musical has banger songs. Whoa, that was loud.
We got a great love song coming up. Great love song. If I Could Tell Her. Great song. Really sad in context of the story because he's saying her brother is saying all this, but he's saying it to express his love for her. But just the story, the song is good.
He said, "There's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real." It's from her brother. He said, "You never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel." But it's really from heaven. He knew, whenever you get bored, you several stars on the cuffs of your jeans. Her brother is not a good guy. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. He was a sad guy and he killed himself, but he kept it all inside his head. He didn't. And I know he left unsaid. Jeremy Hansen did that. No, he wanted to. He didn't want to. He couldn't talk to you. He didn't talk to you. And by the way, Evan couldn't talk to you. And he's doing a really weird way. He'd only say a weird way of expressing his feelings. But here we go. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. We're a million worlds apart. I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her. If I could tell her. Great song. It's a great love song. It's just sad that it's a weird one. It's a grieving sister that he's just making up live. He thought it looked pretty, it looked pretty cool when you put in the ghost streaks in your hair. Yeah, he did. He wondered how he learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her. If I could tell her. What do we do when there's no great divide? He was far away. But what do you do when the distance is so wide? And how do you say, I love you? This is her brother talking. I love you. But it's really Evan talking. I love you. I love you. But we're a million worlds apart. It's a big line. I don't know how I would even start. Evan's not friends with her brother at all. If I could tell her. Really good song. If I could.
But again, a terribly creepy message. It doesn't come off as sweet in the movie either. It comes off as creepy. This is the saddest song of the entire thing. Really takes me back to high school and college.
I never meant to make it such a mess. Never meant to go this far. So I just stand there slowly, searching for something to say. Something to say. He's confessing that he's been lying. Words fail. There's nothing I very sad story. Maybe everybody wants a seat, needs it, little bit, really good song. This was just a bad invention. It wasn't real. I know, and it ties into the first song so well. But we were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. Ties in so well, and I love musicals for that. I guess I couldn't give that up. This is like a review of Gavin Hansen. Guess I couldn't believe. And if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. You'll know what happens, but I'll let you know too. Now I'd rather pretend I'm something better than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. So then I don't have to look at it, and nobody gets to look at it. No, no one can really see right now. I could just slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Before I make a mistake. Before I leave with the worst of me. I guess I'll let them see the worst of me. Really sad song. 'Cause what if everyone saw? And what if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too?
Really good song. Dear Evan Hansen review. Great music. Compelling story, I guess. It's just really hard to root for the guy, but I feel bad because I relate to the guy sometimes. This is quite potentially one of my favorite songs from Dear Evan Hansen. This is him creating the first lie. The first lie based on his own suicide attempt.
Never day or early tunes. Picture perfect afternoon we shared. Spoiler alert. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. Again, they're not friends. Never were friends. Connor committed suicide before they could be friends. Now and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Like the Appalachian Trail or learn to work or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss. Like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. Great song though. He looks around and says to me, he doesn't say this. There's never else I'd rather be, and I say me too. Breaking up a friendship. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way, this way. All we see is light for forever. As the sun shines bright for forever. Life will be alright for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. Great best friend song. And when he goes racing toward the tallest tree, I'm looking at a tree. Across the yellow forest, he will call it all me. And there we are, the ground all of my love. I'm up so high, 1 foot after the other. One branch and to another. We climb higher and higher. We climb until the entire sun shines on my face. I suddenly feel the branch give way. This is his own suicide attempt he's talking about. Great best friend song. And everything's okay. I get emotional thinking about this song for like a best friend. And all we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I for forever this way, this way. All we see is light as the sun burns bright. And I'll be alright for forever this way. Two friends, they're not friends. True friends, they're not friends at all. Perfect day.
But that is such a touching and good song about a best friend. It's just hard because the main character completely fabricated the whole story.
Dear Evan Hansen, every day too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. This is Evan coming up with his great line. Telling a life without you has been hard, has been bad, has been rough. I'm talking about life and other stuff. They're creating fake emails of the dead kid. I'll take your advice, try to be more nice. I'll turn around, wait and see. It's easy to change, there's a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me. Making up a friendship with this dead guy. Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just trying to take deep breaths and go on walks. I own pictures of the most amazing trees. I stay obsessed with all my forest expertise. Dude, I'm proud of you, just keep pushing through. Keep tearing around, I can see, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's all it takes if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me, this friendship goes beyond your average kind of fun. But not because we're gay, no, not because we're gay. I'm like, but not that way, the only man that I love is my dad. Well, anyway, I'm getting better every day. I'm getting better every day. Getting better every day. Hey, 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 hey. And all it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, miss you dearly. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me.
It's a really bad song about just making up a lie, because he was already in the lie, about being really close friends with a kid who had just tragically committed suicide. Really catchy song, really fun song. I love that song. I hope you enjoyed my Dear Evan Hansen, mainly the movie, the story as a whole, but my breakdown of the movie, I think the ickiness of Evan translates better on stage in terms of you don't think he's truly despicable. But when you see him in a motion picture as a fully grown man playing a high school kid who's awkward and doing really bad things to get this girl to notice him, it's really ick-inducing, the movie. But if you can turn that ick off and just enjoy the music for what it is, which is very good. And the movie has an original song in it, which I think is that really good also. It's a good story or a compelling story. I don't know if you can call it a good story, because he is truly a hard guy to root for when you realize. And I know he's sad. He also tried to take his own life, so you feel bad for him, but he's also just doing things so stupid. But again, my high school, college, and sometimes my current self kind of understands that level of stupidity. I really like the musical. Hope you enjoyed that Carpool Karaoke, that Dear Evan Hansen review / vibe check.